Hi, my name is Danish. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to share some useful tips about call center. I mean to say that if you're planning to go into the call center, then I will be sharing some useful tips about this. So please watch this video until the end and please hit the subscribe and like button, because if you're supporting me, I will be more encouraged to make more videos about this, and also it will help you out in every sector, like in BPO, because I've been already working in BPO sectors. Though I'm not supporting it in any way, but yes, if I don't have any job, then I should do this and I must do it. Let's talk about it without wasting our time. It is said that if you're working in a BPO or call center, then you have been lost in every field in your life, and now you have no choice but a call center, and that's why you are wasting your time in it. So this is the kind of talks that happens when you're out of this industry. And on the other hand, if you have no jobs, then this is most crucial job that you can get on your own risk. And people outside of this industry always chat about it that, okay, this is just rubbish, you're just wasting your time, you're not getting any communication, but a wasting of your time, but a waste of your time. So that's all you are doing. So this kind of chatting happens outside of your world if you're in a BPO sector or you're in call center. But I would say again that if you don't have any option to pick, then you must go for it, and this is the only way to just make money, to show their status, to get married probably. And there could be many reasons behind it, but it could be the best reason that if you're working, you can show to your parents that you're working, you are a nice guy. What happens sometimes when you're in it, then people pointing out the fingers to you, saying that you don't have any job security, you don't have any value, you don't have much money to just survive your life, you have no value in your society. Because when you guys are saying to people that you have a job, you're just working in call center, they look at you, they say, oh, call center? Did you say call center? Did you say this? You're just working in a call center and all that? You're just doing a calling? You're just doing a chatting? You're just doing it in a BPO company? Oh, that's rubbish. That's not secure job. So sometimes what happens that you shy telling the people that you're doing the job in this sector. You have the calling kind of work that you have to call to the customers or the bunch of people that the company has already made or the process has made, and then you're considered to be the rubbish person in the eyes of people, other people who are not in this sector or not working in this area. My question is to you, that is this really happening with you, or is this really happening among us, like around you? You can check it out. Or is it a fake perception? Speaking is our part of life, and it plays a big and huge role in our growth. But when somebody indulges too much into it, then he becomes a growthless. Call center is all about speaking. You get nothing but a polished language or an art of speech just to survive in your life, to just to get more experience, to just show up yourself that you are well organized, you have a communication. And when you are into it, when you are in call center, you basically lose a lot of things, a bunch of other things that you have, like you lose your health, you lose your inherited skill, you lose your money, you lose your time, you lose your relations because they are bound with you just because if you have a good job, you have a good source of money, and you have good relations with a lot of people. So that's the reason they are bounding with you. So yes, you lose these kind of things. You lose your vision as well, because if you're working in this call center, basically the main purpose of this whole sector, if you just brief it in one sentence, we would say that this is just to assure you, to learn you, to make you knowledgeable about communication, how to deal with a customer, how to deal with the people, and in what way it is a better chance to just to gain the engagement from the people is to how to speak in a beautiful and coherent way. That is the thing that call center teaches you. And if you're constantly doing it, then you're basically just getting the only one thing, and that is just earning a communication skill, awards. Okay, that's it. Flat. Okay, as per Google, it is considered that this job is considered to be the best at that point when you don't have any job at your hand, you have no skill, you have no technical knowledge, you have no vision, you have no speciality in any kind of sectors, then you can pick it up. Otherwise, avoid as much as possible, because this has no future, this has no vision, and in the long term you'll lose your own strength to just speak about it. You can't survive like that. You can, although it is only good for the short-term period. If you don't have money, then you can just join the call center and get instant money as per monthly basis. All you need is the very minimum parameter of the education, that is like your high school, your secondary high school, higher secondary, that is called. And so these kind of things you need at that point of time when you're just planning to join this job. Otherwise, you don't need much education and a little bit communication is called, that you can crack the interview. So that's all you need. Let's talk about the cons. What kind of cons happens when you have this kind of job at your hand? You can't be financially strong because it stagnate your progress. It makes you just stick to your place where you are sitting on a daily basis and giving 8 hours a day, just making the progress of the company rather than just your progress, or learning something that is going to help you a lot in a very vast area in your lifetime. You can't have a better health because you are spending a lot of time or long hours just sitting at one place and having a communication. You're wasting your energy. You're eating less, but you're wasting a lot more. Like you are speaking to the customers constantly one after another, okay? And you're wasting 9 hours a day just sticking on that place and sitting on the same place on a daily basis. It takes a lot of energy out of you, and also drain you physically. When you go out, when you go back to your home, you are just you are completely drained out. You get food, you get a little bit entertainment from the mobile phones or from the televisions. You get to speak with a bunch of friends that are just nearby your home and all that. And then you are physically drained out. You don't have any creativity, you don't have any kind of things. You are just wasting your time, just making yourself drained out physically by giving the long hours sticking on a very that creativity takes a lot of freedom, and there you don't have any freedom. You are just following your script, you're following your boss, what he's saying to you regarding the business and all that. You're following the LOP. That is not a good choice of things that is going to help you out in your creativity. So in one sentence, if I brief it about that, you are losing creativity, and losing your creativity does not help you in the long run. So if you want to get out of this, just make yourself free and just join to another work. Find out your own power, find out your own creativity, find your own passion that is helping you a lot in the long run, and that will only make you financially free, financially strong, and also just emotionally free, that you will be able to enjoy your life as well, because you are to enjoy your life when you are doing this kind of things by your own heart. If we talk about the conclusion part about it, then we come to know the surprising facts that it is one of the easiest job that you can get regardless of any education or any boundaries that you have, okay? And it will pay you instantly. So that is the that is the positive part of this, and that is the alluring part that I would say, because it allures a lot of people. And when you come out of your college, when you come out of your schools, you definitely think about you should have a pocket money that separately no one can disturb you, okay? So at that point of time you need a job, because that is the only source of getting money. Otherwise you might have to ask your parents about just taking money or giving money to them or to you. So that is a kind of intimidating after the college, okay? At that point of time you think earning money, and that is the best time that you want to build your knowledge, you want to build your relationships, you want to build your own business, entrepreneurship. That's all kind of things that happens after the college, because you are having enough education that could help you out to grow, and also you have enough kind of zeal like a passion in your heart that could help you out to grow. So at that point of time, if you're thinking about just instant money that is coming from the call center and these triple jobs that I consider it, because I value it. I really appreciate that it is the kind of things that give you the money, but that is the only option. It's also the bad option to optimize your health due to its night shift and due to its odd hours shifts. Like it could be a night shift, it could be evening shift, and that is on odd hours. That is not natural to the body, and that's not natural to every human being. So that could be detrimental for you if you are thinking about it in a long term. It's also not a good option to just think about the long-term career plan. If you're thinking about it that you would be a manager after some time, you might have to struggle a lot for that. You might have to spend a lot of time to do that or for that, because by then when you're becoming a manager, you might have to lose your age, your energy, your money, a lot of things that are not important or necessary to lose them at that point of time, and then you'll become a manager. And then what's that? If the company is useless, if company has no budget to just offer you that role, then you are free to go. You don't have any jobs, you have no security. That's the kind of thing that you will face. And what happens? It takes your time and just to set you free without any aim. That is something that is so dangerous. I spent my time just in the initial day after college, I spent my 3 or 4 years just doing this way, like changing my companies, joining the call center, and just changing from there to there, inbound to outbound, and these kind of things I did. And that's why I'm here without any aim. Now I've set my aim and I'm just working hard on that. And unless I reach to that end, I won't leave this. I won't leave this job, because I don't have any option to earn money, as well as to focus on my own personal expenses, and also to focus on my own aim. That is also very necessary for me in the long run. So yes, if you don't have any option about this, you should go for this. Otherwise, please avoid as much as possible. So now guys, it's time to go, and see you until the next video. Bye bye.